I think we might be ready to go here. I've been waiting for them to join, but or to join the lobby. I think we've got everybody in, so we can start our first round match. England against Italy. Joyo Archie against Hyderr and Dead Monster. I've also just realized I've got to put the music up, and it looks like I have been the overlay. Let me see if I can refresh that and get it working. All right, game sound should be good. And in-game overlay, if I refresh, will that work? No, it didn't. I'm just the worst streamer of all time, I guess. The overlay is not on. I definitely turned it on before I opened Rocket League. All good though, we'll fix it for game 2. So TNK is Archie. I don't know why he's called TNK. Might be a reference to TRK. And Big Guy is Joyo. And then we've got Hyderr and Dead, the Italian team. I'm really happy to see the Italian Rocket League scene doing well. Hyder's just 1v2'd them. A little bit of a bean finish, but he still got it in. Oh yeah, I can open up a prediction for you guys. Let me do that. You can kind of cheat this one since it's going to be starting as the match is already underway. But I don't mind. It's all good. You guys have got 2 minutes to get your beans in the prediction. Let's see how you guys are voting in this one. I think the Italians won that one, by the looks of things. I think Italy won it. It looked like that on my friends list at least. Alright, yeah, it was 4-2. Like Joyo didn't say this who won. He just said the scoreline. Alright, I think we're good to go with game 2 anyway. So let's get into it. And we do have an overlay, hey! At least that's a positive from that DC, is we've got an overlay. I do need to update the score manually though, because I did blue screen there. But yeah, what we missed was a upset. We missed a bit of a shame that there was nobody there to stream that one. Real letdown from the ATR gang that we missed the upset of the day so far. Italy taking down England in a game. Oglala Warrior, thanks for the tier 1 sub. Welcome to the channel. Man, Twitch is absolutely brutal. You know that. Twitch is brutal with like the ad thing. Like I went live at 20 minutes to the hour, so that's like 35 minutes ago. Ran 3 minutes of ads, waited for the cooldown, ran 3 more minutes, that's 6 minutes of ads. Blue screens, go back online, run 2 more minutes, so we have 8 minutes of ads in the last 35 minutes. And then my dashboard is saying there's another ad coming. Twitch, can you sort yourself out? What is this? I'm snoozing it, obviously, but they've got to sort this. This is insane. Hopefully it doesn't just happen anyway, so apologies ahead of time if it does, but I've snoozed it. I don't know why, like, disconnecting or, like, you know, having your stream crash for any reason resets the ad timer. Why is that a thing? That seems like a really easy fix if you ask me. What do I know? Yeah, Oski, I believe Oski wasn't available this week. So we've got a few new teams. Atto played with Vatira last week. Now he's playing with Astral because Vatira is playing with Drali, who played with Nas last week. Nas isn't playing this time. So we've got a bunch of new teams. Players kind of moving around. Exotic played with Zen last time. This week he's not playing. Monkey Moon is playing instead with Zen. Yeah, those are the main new teams. Archie playing with Joyo, Monkey Moon playing with Zen, Drali and Vatira playing together, and Atto and Astral also played together. Wow, that's a really good save actually by Italy. Dead Monster trying to get a bump onto Archie, no such luck. And yeah, the twins were busy this time around, so they weren't available to play either. It's still super stacked. We've got Atomic instead of Tekos, he's playing with Tox this week. So they'll be looking to make their first quarterfinal. Dead Monster and Hyderr looking pretty good against Joyo and Archie at the moment. Joyo and Archie actually gave a really good run last week, losing out in the quarters in game 5. Which one's Archie and which one's Joyo? Joyo is Big Guy and Archie is TNK. I don't know why they've called themselves TNK and Big Guy. I'm not sure what's going on here. Oh, what a play. Italy knocking at the door. For England's sake, they better hope that this doesn't go to penalties. Right now, they are 2 minutes away from tying the series. What happened? I blue screened. My PC blue screened. So I had to restart everything. Too soon? It was 4 years ago, bro. If it's still too soon, when's it not going to be too soon? We were making jokes about that the same day in Scotland. I don't think that there was ever too soon to make jokes about England losing on penalties. Yeah, much better game here. The game we missed was 4-2 in favour of Italy. We didn't catch much of that one, just caught the very start. And Italy won it 4-2. They were winning 4-1 at one point as well. This has been a much better game from Archie and Joyo, however, in game 2. Nice dodge there by Archie on the back wall. So good save. Is there going to be a follow-up? Yes, there is. Hyderr Dead needs something. And they need it fast. It doesn't look like it's coming their way, though. Another one gets bashed in by Archie. Joyo winning out in the 50-50 to centre it towards him. Hyderr taking a bit too long there to get the ball up the wall. This is the expected result. I would have probably guessed, and I'm not just saying this, I would have probably guessed 3-1 coming in favour of England. That's about the level I'd put both these teams at. There are some teams in this event that I would predict to sweep the Italian duo, but Joyo Archie, not quite they're not in my top 4, but I do have them in my top 8 for this event, no question. Okay guys, just a heads up, I'm gonna run a minute of ads after this game, so I think if I don't, then we're just gonna get spammed with notifications, ads are coming. And eventually I'm gonna run out of snoozes, and it'll just happen during the gameplay. So between games, I'm just going to have to run ads. And again, apologies for that, but that's what happens when I disconnect. Twitch has kind of farmed us here, I'm not going to lie. It looks like game 2, sorry, is going to be the inverse of game 1. One more late goal for the Italians would have us completely mirrored in scoreline overall. Not that the aggregate matters. Will Hyderr be able to sort it off the post? Read by Joyo. Dead trying to censor it. They're still looking for that late goal, even though it probably won't result in a comeback. But they're not going to get it. Archie and Joyo don't want to let them tie up the series in aggregate score. We are going to have a 1-1 series going into game number 3. And next time I'm going to blue screen intentionally to do the same. See, that's the thing, is I could have just lied about that. You stop to think about that. I could have just lied. What if I never blue screened? I just went live, ran ads, and then I was like, just clicked stop streaming, wait a couple minutes, and then I go live again. I'm like, oh no, guys, I blue screened. Now I've got to run ads again. Oh no. What a disaster. So yeah, I better be on my best behavior. If it happens again, then you guys should be suspicious, right? I'm watching in class chat, can't have volume. Who is on England? I'd love to see the layout of that. That's a great comment. I'm watching in class. Who's on England? He's just got the mobile phone propped up, hidden behind some books in class. Here, chat. Can you middleman a conversation with the guy who's watching in class? Can you ask what class he's in? Because he can't hear me. So let's see what else we can discover about his current situation. What class is he in? How is he managing to watch without getting caught? He must be USA, but I thought wasn't school cancelled when you have Thanksgiving, or is it not? Good recovery by Archie. It's going to be 1-0 England game 3 as well. Hyderr taking a bit too long to get back there, and I don't think Dead Monster realised that he was alone at the back. Nice kickoff by the Italians, 1-1. Take a look at what Dead did here. Just wins it big time to the sidewall, my goodness. Or Hyderr did, sorry. That was just classic 1v1 inside wall. Kickoff win. It is a great one to use in 2v2 as well, if you've got that in your back pocket. School is definitely cancelled in America. Yeah, I figured it probably was. Is it like work off as well on Thanksgiving? I'm not really familiar with it, so I do have to ask. It is funny to me when Americans wish happy Thanksgiving to non-Americans online. I don't ever get wished happy, you know, national holiday by any other nationality. It's only Americans who do that. I hope you know this. Like, there's no other nationality that I know who's, you know, wished me happy whatever their national holiday is. Except you lot, who are probably all here right now because you're all bored. Because what else is there to do on Thanksgiving? What do you do? Fourth of July is the same. Yeah, the other one, I can't remember the name of that, but yeah, the 4th of July one as well. They all say like happy whatever that is, and I'm like, yeah, that's cool and all. we don't really do anything for that in Scotland. But aren't there some other countries that have got a Thanksgiving as well, but it's like on a different day? I don't know what other countries have got it. I don't know if there's a UK equivalent. I'm not really sure. Any percent speedruns go at war with NA? I feel like it's just like the self-fulfilling prophecy, isn't it? Like, I just state something about NA, in this case Thanksgiving, and the people who want to be outraged by that will be outraged by it. It's just the way it is, you know? That's a really good play. Big guy, too strong, just rolling right through everybody. Yeah, I feel like that's also just it's inevitable with Twitter, Twitch, YouTube. Like, there's always going to be people who want to be outraged, and it doesn't matter what you tell them, they'll find a way to be outraged by it. Like, if I say, "Oh yeah, isn't it Thanksgiving today?" Like, somebody's going to be outraged at the fact that I had to ask, you know, because I wasn't sure. Somebody will be outraged by that. Like, how dare this guy not know someone else's national holiday? Oh, delayed flick and in from Hyderr. What a finish. 2-2. Huge delay on the flick. Archie got a hand to it, but only to stick it into the bar. Who do you guys think are the most outraged or easily outraged fan base in Rocket League? This is a good question for you, Twitch chat. Which fan base in Rocket League is the most easily outraged? Which team, or which, yeah, just which team? Not NA, like which team specifically is what I mean. French, NA, well, you guys are all saying French and NA. So which French team and which NA team then? KC, of course. Yeah, I think that's a good shout. I think KC fans are super easily outraged. Like, someone will just say, "Oh, Vatira's playing really well right now. I think I'd put him top 3." And then there will just be a bunch of outraged replies like, "How dare you not put him top 2 or top 1? So, top 3 is disrespect." And it's like, okay, buddy, surely you just want to be outraged if that's your take in response to that question. Yeah, KC for sure. They're up there. At least for like my takes, the most easily outraged has got to be G2 last season. Probably NRG will be this season. Like, I'll literally just say something like, "Oh, I think G2 might lose this series." People will be like, "This is disrespect. How can somebody who does Rocket League casting full times even think that? Never mind say it. Like, you know, they'll just be mad for no reason. It's hilarious to me. Oh, this is a big play. Huge low 50 by 10. The Italians are going to be in the lead here. Archie on the recovery demos everybody, but not in time. That was a big overcommitment by Archie. Love the little suicide in-game by Hyderr there. Really good suicide in-game to stop Archie from recovering. Playing for England is Joyo and Archie. Yeah, I realized I should have just written Joyo and Archie in the title. I didn't realize they were going to join the lobby with completely different names here. Oh, little bit of a mistake there by Joyo. He still managed to get the ball middle, but it's not looking good for the English team. They're actually down double match point in round 1 to Hyderr and Dead, and Archie has left the lobby. He might not be liking the TNK username, or alternatively, he might just be changing car. We'll find out in a moment. Says, can we rehost? Okay, yes, we can. We can rehost. Don't worry. We'll do that right now. All right, all the players are in. We got them in the party, so it's nice and easy here. Does Scotland have an Independence Day? I don't know if that's a joke or if that's just... I can't tell in Twitch chat if that's a joke or if it's a genuine question. The answer is almost. Scotland almost had an Independence Day. Referendum didn't pass. All right, Hyderr and Dead looking for the completion of the upset against Joyo and Archie. I just realized, who did Joyo... No, I told you guys earlier that Joyo played with Oski last time. That was a total lie. Who did Joyo play with last time? Who did he play with in this event? Oh, it was Oli, wasn't it? He played with Oli. Yeah, Dead is Dead Monster, same player. I sometimes call him Dead Monster. Like old times. No, Joyo and Archie have not changed their names. They are back as TNK and Big Goy. And once again, they're dominating 50-50s. They've been really good at this, both of them actually, at key moments, creating solo goals. That's a nice interception on Hyder's attempted play. Dead with an option to get into the air here. Reset. Not the biggest flick at the end of it, and now Hyder's committed for the boost steal. Has to make a stop solo and defense, does so. These guys are part of the England team in FIFA E, right? Who's the England squad again? Isn't it these two and Rise, if I remember correctly? So that's pretty cool to see. Yeah, Rise and these two. There is no Italian team for that event. Worth mentioning actually right now, I'm going to do a stream with Elise, well, a short segment of the stream, probably like 45 minutes or so after this tournament is done. Tonight, we're going to be previewing FIFA E, so stick around at the end of the stream if you want to be there for the FIFA E preview. We'll go over all the event details and stuff with you guys. So if you're not familiar with the event, then that'll be really useful to you. Need a reminder, since it is going to be next week, then yeah, we'll go over all the details at the end of this stream. Yeah, starts December 5th. And that is why we don't have an ATR next week. If you're wondering why the next ATR, I believe _ATR works. Can somebody use that in chat to see if it's actually working right now? The next ATR Cup is going to be in mid-December, I believe 17th of December, because we need to wait until FIFA E is done. So the week either side of FIFA E we can't do it, but it's okay. We're going for a big one in 17th of December. So yes, ATR event 8. You guys are going to need to find your biggest team yet. It's going to be a 3v3 qualifier. If you want to play in the open qual, you're going to need your threes team. Nice shot by Joyo to make it 2-0. Looks like we really could be going to game 5 here. Yeah, you're going to need your threes team, and then if you actually make it to the main event, it's going to be crew battle 2v2. So main event will be crew battle 2s. For the qualifier, it's just going to be 3v3 though. The reason for that is that you do need 3 players for crew battle 2v2, so we just made the qualifier 3v3. So it's 3v3 qualifier for a crew battle 2's main event. Yeah, we could have done crew battle 2s for the qualifier as well, but we figured that might be a bit too tricky to set up. The way a crew battle 2v2 works is you've got 3 players in each team. For the first game, both teams have to field any combination of their 2 players, or of their 3 players. For game 2, they need to field a different combination. Then game 3, you field the third combination. So there are 3 combos of 2v2 teams when you have 3 players to choose from. From then on, games 4 and 5, if they're needed, will be remaining players. So if you are still in the game, if you haven't lost yet, you can play again as a duo. And then you keep going till one team has lost with all of their duos. Simple as that. Oh, accidental mind game there by Hyderr. Dead wasn't in the area to capitalize. They're not in too much of a rush just yet. They do have a lot of time left on the clock to work with. Excellent activity there by Archie, just getting some pressure on the ball, rotating out, let Joyo come in. It's very low risk play there to just dispossess Italy for a moment. Hyderr's attempted back pass to Dead. Not quite hard enough to reach him. Out of Archie's reach. Joyo just narrowly saved. Has his shot saved, I should say. At the hands of Dead Monster as well. So chance for Hyderr to tie things up. Saved to the top shelf by Joyo. Dead Monster up into the air he goes. Trying to air dribble at middle. Has gone middle to Hyderr, who's saved by Joyo again. His shot stopped, and England have sent us into game 5. Alright, Archie's just gone BRB toilet 1 sec, says Joyo. So we'll wait for Archie to get back, and then we're going to be good to go for game 5. And he's back. Okay, hope Archie had time to wash his hands. Otherwise, we'll judge based on how sticky his flip resets are looking, whether or not he washed his hands after he ran AFK to the bathroom right now. I'm sure he did. I don't doubt it. But then there's also the chance that he might just be washed this game as well, which could be an unfortunate indicator. So for his sake, I hope he doesn't look washed in-game. I didn't expect this one to go to game 5. Like I said earlier, I thought this would be 3-1 in favour of England. Hyderr and Dead Monster have had some exceptional synergy. They put the pressure on early. It's good speed by Hyderr, leads to a boost steal. He's going to jump and just keep the pressure onto Joyo. Wants to force the ball away from him. They know that they've got Joyo and Archie in a bit of a tricky position. No boost steal available. Joyo did well. Cleared the ball straight towards the pad. Picked it up as he was landed. Quick refresh on the bracket as Italy take the lead here to check what scores are happening elsewhere. How did this actually go in? That's very surprising. It's a great slot, but I'm very surprised that England weren't challenging the ball from either side. All the other matches have gone the way of the favourite. Oski Toxic versus Toxatomic and Atto and Astral. They've all made it through. But here, it's not quite as simple. Dead Monster makes it too. Just too fast. Close cheat off the dead ball. And Joyo's not going to get a goal here either. Dead Monster able to find Hyderr on the exit. Late flick from Hyderr. This time, not a problem. They've really been stuck in defense a lot in this second game. Sorry, this 5th game. Far from the second game now. All Italy in game 5. It does seem like when these two nations collide, the further into the game you get, the more likely it is that England will just start to crumble and then lose on penalties. They do still have plenty of time left in Rocket League terms, so obviously in sports, this is getting nerve-wracking. Isn't it crazy that, by the way, if you're watching a sport like football, and then there's 3 minutes left and your team's down 1-0, you feel so helpless. You just feel like there's nothing. No time left to really do anything. Will they even get another chance to score? Never mind take it. But in Rocket League, you're like, oh, 3 minutes. Okay, basically all day then. All day for my team to come back, or all day for my team to throw this. Italy don't look like they're interested in throwing here, though. This is an impressive performance already. Hyderr taking that boost. He didn't need it, but he wanted to take it away from Joyo, who was next in the area. Great overhead read by Hyderr as well. Look at that. Controlling the position beautifully. Buying time for Dead Monster. And, you know, both players jump there, but it doesn't really matter. They're both landing in different areas, and they're guaranteed to come away with the ball. Dead Monster taking his time. Wants to bait Archie in. Does not mind the fact that that's 50-50. Playing actively on the ball afterwards as well. Oh, what a pass. It's going to be 2-1. England on the board. How about this for a pass? Archie just barely had to move in the middle as Joyo hit his head with the ball around about the 6-yard box. Now a bit of trouble for Italy. This is getting a bit scary, but that shot from Joyo, or sorry, Archie it was. Perhaps a little bit skeptical. I'm not sure about that one. Oh, how about this though? Wow, the power from Joyo is simply too good. He absolutely ripped that. No boost, but he sent the ball flying over Hyder's head. Super close round one match. If this doesn't show you how stacked this tournament is, and how stacked the ATR Cups have been in this off-season, then I don't know what will. As we get into the last minute of the game, quick heads up that the next round of round one matches will be starting pretty much immediately after this one is done. Hyderr gets a 3-2 lead with a reset. We need to take a look at that from the goalie perspective. It was Archie, one of the best defenders in the world. Got a piece of it, not quite enough. Minute to go. Up next on CJ stream, by the way, is Drally Vatira versus Rexo Mads, Tempo Edgeby versus Giak Mako and Razmalthor's channel. And then Zen Monkeyman versus Reese Fox Chausette's going to be on my channel. And apparently Jack Stizzy versus Matt and Mozzarella on Shogun's channel. Nice save by Hyderr, my goodness. He was under pressure there. It's into the middle again. Joyo's hit the post, but Archie's all over them. Dead Monster and Hyderr just trying to survive. They do so, buying a hard clear. Joyo got demoed as well. Hyderr with the double tap. He puts it in for 4-2. Hyderr has been clinical late on in this game. Lifting it past Archie. And then pirouetting his car midair to get into a double tap position. England in big trouble. That was a demo kickoff attempt by Hyderr. Even 2 goals up. They're trying to add to their tally. Joyo and Archie at desperation times. Archie catches the ball midair, gets completely dunked on by Hyderr, who's starting to take over the lobby late. Dead Monster looking for him in the back corner. It's going to go to Archie. Unable to find Joyo lurking downfield. Only a couple of Italians getting a piece of that ball. Now Joyo on the turn. Stopped by Dead Monster. That's going to be game over. It's going to be a win for Italy in round one. Archie's left already. He doesn't fancy it anymore. Doesn't want to see the conclusion of the match. GG's. Italy take it in 5. Super impressive result there. Let's take a look at the bracket. We've got Oski Toxic and Toxitomic through to the next round. That'll be on Razmalthor's channel in about 45 minutes. Atto Astral versus Hyderr and Dead Monster will be on CJ's channel in around about 45 minutes as well. But we're going to be doing these matches down here up next. I've got Zen and Monkey Moon against Reese Fox and Chaussette.